Yo, yo, yo. You already know it's your boy Cook LaFleur. We are back. We are back. Now, today I wanted to talk about Clipse' new album. And with this album, it got me thinking, guys. It got me thinking. Clipse came back with this album after at least 16 years. It's been 16 years, guys, since the Clipse dropped an album. And this album did phenomenally well. And as I think about it, it got me thinking, what is the future of music? What is the future of rap? What is the future of R&B? Where is this stuff headed? So let's just talk about the album. Now, Clipse dropped an album, and Clipse dropped that album. So Clipse dropped the album July 11th, 2005, right? So July 11th, Clipse dropped their new album titled Let God Sort 'Em Out. Now, I actually like the album. I would say it's for a more conscious audience, as the Clipse has always been. It's for a more purist. It's for hip hop purists. Hip hop purists love this album. And for those who don't know anything about Clipse, Clipse is an American hip hop duo from Virginia Beach, Virginia. When formed in 1994, it consists of brothers Malice and Pusha T, right? Now, they formed this group in 1994. A lot of these rappers that's out now, they wasn't even born yet when Clipse first formed the group, right? They dropped their first album in 2002. 2002. That's crazy. It sold 959K. So the first album that they dropped was nearly platinum. It was a couple thousand under platinum. I'm seeing something going on, and I'm seeing a big thing that I'm starting to notice is that all of the big artists are over 30. All of the mainstay artists and all of the artists that people really gravitate towards and listen to, they are all at least almost 30 or over 30. So is old the new wave? Is the old rappers and is older rappers the new wave of the industry? I'm starting to think maybe that's the case, because when you go listen to your Spotify, you go listen to your Apple Music, most people go listen to old albums. Most people go listen to music that they have nostalgia with and that they feel familiar with. They listen to classic music. A lot of these newer artists, they're just not sticking, guys. They come out with an album, they come out with a couple songs, and then poof, vamos, they're gone. You don't hear them no more, man. Most of the artists that are out right now, most of the artists that have been here and they're here to stay, and we know they're here to stay, they're all over 30. Travis Scott is 34. Lil Uzi Vert is 29. He's almost 30. Playboy Cardi is 29. He's almost 30. Lil Baby, 30. Drake is 38. Kendrick Lamar, 38. Ye, 48. So when I look at the trend and I see all of the artists that you constantly listen to and that you constantly see at the top of the charts and that you constantly see dominating, they are all older artists. And from the fact that the Clipse just came back and they haven't dropped the album in 16 years, and that album sold 118K the first week and charted number 4 on billboards for the debut. It charted number 4. The Clipse, who haven't dropped the album in 16 years. Now we all know Malice, from the Clipse, one member of the Clipse. He followed a new path for a while. He started doing some religious things, and he was heavy into religion for a long time. And for somebody to go do the equivalent of a side quest and come back to rap and sell 118,000 the first week. Pusha T, he was writing for Ye for a long time. He wasn't pursuing any solo interests or any personal interests. He was on someone else's team. He was writing for Ye. And for two people who wasn't 100% worried about their personal careers and did side quests and did alternative things and came back and still sold 118K, that tells you about the state of the music industry that we're in. That people want real. People want substance. People don't want this microwave music no more. I just don't see them wanting that microwave music no more. Every time you see somebody listening to some music, they might be listening to music that came out 10 years ago. Why do you think that songs are staying on the chart for so long? Why do you think that? Why do you think songs are staying on the chart for a year, 2 years? They're staying in the top 10 for years at a time now. Because you seldomly get good music. So the new album is called Let God Sort Them Out, okay? Now, like I said before, the entire album was produced by Pharrell. So that lets you know where it's at. That lets you know where sonically the level that we're going to be dealing with. Now I liked a couple songs from this album. It looks like it looks like 12 tracks on here from what I see. Okay, it looks like 13 tracks on here. Now, personally, I like the one with Kendrick Lamar, Chains and Whips. I like the sound. I like how it went. I like Malice drops this crazy Mai Tai bar, and I really like that one. I'm not sure which one it is, but it was really good. Ace Trumpets, right? Now, Ace Trumpets was probably one of my favorites. I like that a lot. I like how they, they rapped on Colors. They rapped on a platform called Colors, and they did Ace Trumpets, and it was really nice. It was really cool. It was a really nice vibe. I liked how they did it. Overall, it's a solid album. And this is one of those albums, you might not like it right away. This is one of those albums where I really think that older rappers, I really think that they're coming back. I think that older rappers are making a stand, and this might be the beginning of a trend, guys. You might see a lot of older rappers coming back and outselling all the new artists who's out right now. You got new artists who's selling 20K first week. You got new artists who's selling 14K first week and 30K first week. They've outsold Gunna, actually. Let's see. Gunna is one of the biggest artists. Okay, Gift and a Curse. So Gunna's album Gift and a Curse sold 83,000. So these guys are outselling these rappers that's been out for years. The rappers that everybody listen to, the rappers that everybody like. The Clipse is selling all these guys out. So that tells you, man, we is in a new climate. We are in a climate where people want to hear that real, man. People want to hear substance. People want something that they can grow with and they can keep listening to. And every time they listen to it, they hear some new stuff. They hear something that they didn't hear the last time they heard it. They want real production and they want real vibes. So I think that it's going to be a trend where new rappers, I think it's gonna be a trend where old rappers will be the new rappers. And I think that's where it's getting to. I think it's getting to that point where old rappers are gonna be the new wave. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know how you guys feel about that new Clipse album. And until the next time, peace. Think big. Think big, bitch.